It turns out that the Earth had a super ancient civilization in the past billions of years, and the solar system was very powerful before. But all this was destroyed in a catastrophe tens of millions of years ago. In human history, it is said that the extinction of dinosaurs was due to this disaster, but the truth is more than that. The information deciphered by Xiaojin said that after the catastrophe, the once boundless world was sealed. Only a tattered star is left with a little life, and there is very little information that can prove that it was once glorious. But this information is hidden very deeply, and it is written in ancient divine text, which is very difficult to understand. From ancient times to the present, there are only a few people who can decipher it. Coincidentally, these people are very famous in history and have high status. Like the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors of China, Confucius, Mencius, Laozi and other philosophers, and Socrates, Aristotle, Plato and so on in the West. These people are very mysterious, and the more modern they are, the fewer such people there are. The last person who can decipher the ancient information and use it to influence the world is called Nikola Tesla. In modern times, the characteristics of the Dharma ending age have been played to the extreme. More and more atheists, everyone has lost their faith and become anxious and irritable. They have lost their awe of the world and the universe. After Xiaojin published this information, it caused a lot of controversy. Those who believe in it treat his paper as a treasure, while those who don't believe in it laugh at it and think it's all nonsense. There were also experts and scholars who accused Xiaojin of harming the country and the people and promoting feudal superstition, saying that he was extremely bad. Faced with these voices, Xiaojin, an internationally famous scientist, chose to remain silent and then sold all his properties. A man embarked on the road to find the truth, and this journey lasted 12 years. At that time, many people who supported him did not understand his choice, not to mention those who opposed him, who all thought he was crazy. Laugh at him as much as you can, for a clue that doesn't exist, giving up fame and status to find immortals, this is crazy. The influence of Xiaojin's paper faded after a few years, and everyone lived their lives as they should, working, getting married and having children. In 2024, this great scientist who was almost forgotten suddenly appeared again. He posted a sentence on the self-media platform that had been suspended for 12 years, saying that the world will change because of me. Many people haven't reacted yet, and the world has changed. No one can tell what happened at that time. Anyway, the world has changed, and the 3 views have been shattered. In 2024, Xiaojin opened the magnetic pole seal, and the Earth's magnetic field instantly reversed, and spiritual energy rushed here. The world suddenly returned to the state of ancient cultivation civilization, and many small worlds inhabited by ancient sects and families that had been hiding were also revealed. Everyone realized that they didn't know this world at all. The top of Mount Tai, that is the place where dragon veins converge, there are many treasures, and the people are also awesome. It is the boss of the 5 mountains. In the past, emperors would offer sacrifices here. Mount Tai is old and has a very awesome momentum. At night, although there is no moon, the spiritual energy is very strong, and it feels very overbearing. Jade Emperor Peak, the highest point of Mount Tai, a man stands in the sun viewing pavilion in front of the Jade Emperor Temple, facing east. It is very dark at this time, and the man is almost blending into the night, and the surroundings are very quiet. It used to be said that Mount Tai must be climbed to the top, and it is not good for young people not to climb to the top, but now this statement is a bit outdated. It is now 2056, the 33rd year of the new era, and Chuyu doesn't care whether it is outdated or not. In the eyes of others, he seems to have no hope in this life. Chuyu is very young, has no terminal illness, and is in his early 20s. He is very handsome, with sharp eyebrows and bright eyes, and a tall body. He is a handsome guy wherever he goes. Unlike those young handsome guys, he has a masculine aura, but now his face is a little melancholy. He can feel the situation in his body with his eyes closed. There is a frightening power in the 240 acupuncture points that have been opened. But they are all sealed by purple air, just like the sea is frozen, and the power cannot be used. The purple air sometimes appears and sometimes disappears, like a cloud, and like a dragon lying there, sealing his meridians and acupuncture points tightly. This seal is very magical, but it is a damn thing for Chu Yu. He could have had a different life. He could be famous, admired by many people. He could be so awesome that he could surpass his peers. But because of this seal, he can only go to school like ordinary people and be a little flower of the motherland. From the day he was sealed to now, 16 years have passed. Time flies. Fortunately, Chu Yu is open-minded and has a good attitude, otherwise he would have been depressed long ago. From childhood to adulthood, Chu Yu has tried his best, but still can't figure out what this seal is. He will go to launching tomorrow, and the next news about her may be from the media. Chu Yu felt a little uncomfortable. If there was no seal, he was a young master, would she still treat him as just a friend or brother? Chu Yu muttered, "I wouldn't be curious if I knew it earlier," and said that. He rubbed his eyebrows. "There is a big secret in this place. You are quite self-aware, but it's too late." A voice came from the dark night. It was not loud, but Chu Yu heard it clearly. Chu Yu frowned and looked towards the voice. Although it is too dark to see anything now, it is not a problem for Chu Yu. His power is sealed, but his eyes are more powerful than those of the 8th level masters of the Chongqiwei realm. He also has a vertical eye between his eyebrows that others cannot see. If he opens it, he can see a lot of things. Chu Yu used this vertical eye to look at Lin Sherming once, and almost had a nosebleed, and didn't sleep well for several days. His mind was full of that white patch, and since then he didn't dare to use this eye casually. But now he has to use it, because 2 people are walking towards him, and the power fluctuations on their bodies are very strong. Like a dangerous beast, Chu Yu closed his eyes, and the vertical eye between his eyebrows opened, shooting out 2 rays of light. Shining directly at the 2 people, Chu Yu looked at the 5th and 6th stages of the Chongqiwei realm, and he was a little confused. These 2 are masters. At this time, those who can cultivate to the 3rd stage of the Chongqiwei realm are strong. One punch can break a big rock, one palm can chop down a big tree. These 2 are even more powerful. You are killers. Chu Yu frowned, feeling a little regretful, and was careless. Usually he has 2 bodyguards around him to protect him secretly, but this time he got rid of the bodyguards and ran out secretly. I wanted to be willful for once, but I didn't expect something to happen. It is now the 33rd year of the new era, and the Chu family has been in the world for 33 years. The Chu family has many enemies, but Chu Yu is usually very low-key, and few of his college classmates know his true identity. Those who know his identity think he is a waste and cannot practice. In fact, Chu Yu is at the 8th stage of the Chongqiwei realm, and even his parents don't know. Do you need 2 such powerful masters to deal with a waste? And if you kill him, the Chu family will definitely go crazy and take revenge. The Chu family is a northern wolf tribe in China, not easy to mess with. The Chu family members are brave and will fight to the death with anyone who messes with them. There are occasional minor conflicts within the Chu family, but they are very united to the outside world. The Chu family is a northern wolf tribe in China. They are not easy to mess with. The Chu family members are brave and will fight to the death with anyone who messes with them. The Chu family occasionally has some minor conflicts, but they are particularly united to the outside world. There are not many forces in China that dare to directly kill the eldest son of the Chu family. Killer, let's say it's you. The person in the 5th stage of the Chongqiwei realm smiled. This man is in his 30s, with an average figure and ordinary looks. You can't find him in a crowd. The other one is in his 40s, with triangular eyes and a face full of flesh. He looks fierce. You recognized the wrong person. I'm just an ordinary person, Chu Yu wanted to reason. It's impossible to recognize the wrong person. We are very professional, the man said proudly. Chu Yu, a member of the Chu family in Beatty who entered the world in the 1st year of the new era, is the 2nd son of the 7th master Chu Tianbei. You were born a genius. You could open 3 acupuncture points at the age of 3, and you could lift 100 gene stone lock. You are a child prodigy. At the age of 6, you opened 33 acupuncture points and entered the 1st stage of the acupuncture realm. You are a peerless genius. Everyone says that you can enter the acupuncture realm. When you were 6 years old, the Chu family in Beatty was assassinated 1,220 times. 6 times, 1,128 times, all for you. Chu Yu touched his nose. There are so many times, so accurate. You are not making it up, are you? Humph, I don't need to make it up. This is. The man laughed and said no more.